sure they always remind me to record. So I want to thank each and every one of you for jumping on this call. The only thing that I'm asking you guys to do is just remember that we're family on here. And if you know anything about family, most families are not going to bring you anything that's going to hurt you. You know, it's to grow you. So right now, all I'm asking is that you do two things for me. If just listen up, especially if you're driving, don't write anything down. And we're just going to ask you to make a decision. That is how simple it is over here. Just listen. Put the kids away for just a moment. I had my kids jump off Wi-Fi, go upstairs, so that I can really talk to my second family, I guess. So I am truly excited, guys, to welcome you to our powerful business community. And we have spent a lot of time, many of us on here, really branding other companies. I know the young lady out of Tennessee just said she's getting off of work. I was a teacher for over 14 years. Spent the majority of my time really building other people. And although I loved my students, I was never going to make any more than $3,700 a month. And I was there. I was putting in 80, 90 hours a week. I taught English. And I realized that there has to come a time where we are focused on ourselves and branding ourselves. So just a little bit about myself and my twin sister, Reagan Lynch. I'm actually here in Ohio with her. I just moved from Atlanta just a couple days ago so that we can really do what we know how to do, which is build other people. So we consider ourselves to be social entrepreneurs, reformers, revolutionaries with a social mission. It's not just enough, guys, to make money if you're not helping other people make money. I may not make $1 million this year, but I promise you my twin sister and I are going to help 10 people make $100,000. So we're truly excited. We started Apprentice Minds nonprofit organization years ago. We kind of took different paths, but we're coming back to it now. Our main focus is to really empower all of us and the next generation of independent business owners. So what we did is we went to to the Most High, and he has sent us some amazing people. Apostle Rod out of Michigan actually started a program called M-Life, Millennials Leading in Financial Education. And his main focus is to identify, equip, and train any person who wants to learn, any individual who wants to experience financial and biblical strategies that can help you guys not only financially, but also can help produce wealth wholeness. So we actually came together. We left another opportunity, and by the grace of God, we took hundreds of people with us. So we're going to explain to you how we are truly building a community where freedom is the main focus. So we actually have a group right now, Freedom Mindset. It's a Telegram that you can get into. It's an app, perfectly free. You can just get into that Freedom Mindset Telegram. And what we focus on doing is really building each other. We focus on our personal growth, positive mindset, because we know that a positive mindset leads to positive results. And positive results is it's a direct connection to the positive cash flow that you're bringing in. And ladies and gentlemen, money is not everything, but it is right up there with oxygen. You need it to live. It determines where you send your kids to school. It determines what neighborhood you live in. So it's very important. And we want to help as many people as possible become financially free. So basically what we've done is we've put together a very strong group. And I'll talk about that in just a second. And let me tell you who we're looking for right now. We are looking for like-minded entrepreneurs, people who still believe that there's hope, that there's hope for a better day. We're looking for ministries and organizations, young apprentice and business owners who are truly focused on getting better every single day, that personal development. But also our group is about money. I'm going to tell you that. Like I said, money may not be the most important thing, but we definitely need it. We definitely need to become financially free. My mother is 62 years old. And after this year, I want to make sure that my mother doesn't have to work anymore. And we're excited, truly excited about what we're doing over here. So let me tell you what our focus is, and then I'm going to tell you how you can partner with us. First and foremost, I told you guys that I'm a teacher and I'm constantly reading and researching. And sadly, I watched a lot of my students pass away too early. Teaching high school for 14 years in a school with over 4,000 kids, I was burying a kid every single year. And that's exactly what I said. I was burying these young kids every single year. I spent more time with them than their parents did. So for 14 years, I went to funerals of my young people every single year. And I realized in 2008, the only thing we need to do is we need to teach our young people how to make money together legally and safely. And I started watching some videos and I realized that we just need to get back to our roots. And I studied Black Wall Street. And if you haven't had an opportunity to learn about Black Wall Street, as soon as you get off of here, I want you to YouTube it. Show it to your kids. Black Wall Street back in the 1900s was a group of entrepreneurs who took over 50 blocks in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They had their own businesses, churches, restaurants. They had their own busing system. So what we want to do is we want to get back to that. Why can't we go back to the time where people were actually working together, spending their money together, not only spending their money together, but building each other up? And it's 2019. Why not us? Why can't we make those changes? So I'm telling you that we are already doing it with over 300, pretty close to 300 people right now. We are building a new Wall Street. We're coming together really with just one focus, and that's unity. So I want to tell each and every one of you that you can't just have the mentorship. You can't just adjust people's mindset without giving them the resources or the money. So we're using Shark Tank. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but we're using the Shark Tank model. My twin sister and I just went out to Shark Tank about 2 weeks ago. My sister is an entrepreneur as well. She has her own game. We decided that we're going to use the same model. Now, if you haven't seen this show, all of these millionaires and billionaires are self-made, okay? Now, we know that's not true because there's a higher being that assisted, but that higher being is not going to do anything if you don't do anything. And one of my business partners, Byron, he said that, God's going to move, but he's waiting for you to move as well. And these sharks move quickly when they find that one business opportunity that all of them can get into and make some serious money. So we're using that same model. We're going to build a new Wall Street. We're going to come together because we know that we have buying power. The days of us just spending money somewhere else and not getting anything in return is part of the past. So what we've done is we've decided that we're going to look for business opportunities that will benefit the collective. And we're going to build our own virtual Wall Street. So I want to tell you guys really quickly just about the company that we're going to go into. And I know this print is small, but if you want to know about our company and I'm talking too fast for you, all you have to do is ask for the one pager. This one pager breaks down our entire company, product, compensation plan, and our community all on one page. So I do want to tell you that the vehicle that we're deciding to go into is very fitting. It is called Modern Money Team. Now, this company has been in business for over 2 years. The founder is amazing. He was on one of our calls. He gave us an hour and a half of his time so that we can grill him and make sure that we're picking the right vehicle. Dan Putnam has actually invested over $10 million into his own company. Now, he started as a legitimate cryptocurrency platform. Now, I don't know if you guys know anything about crypto, but it's a little bit frightening for people because they don't know anything about it. But I do want to tell you that Dan Putnam has people who have made $3 million a month in the crypto space. But if you know anything about cryptocurrency, it's gone down slightly. So he knew that he had to have a product that moved quickly. And we were looking for a product that moved quickly where we can make money every single day, because that's our most important focus, is to find a vehicle where we can make money every day, because we're husbands, wives, we have kids, we have other businesses. We don't have a lot of time to waste. So we wanted to find that opportunity where we can make some serious money. And I want to tell you that Dan Putnam is the truth. He has created this platform, but he has actually funded 10 other startup affiliate marketing companies over the last 17 years. And these companies are all still in business. Most of them have made over $100 million. My twin sister and I were a part of one of them years ago when we were just getting started. He's based out of Springfield, Missouri. He's originally from Utah. If you want to look him up on YouTube, please do that. But the most important thing is that Dan is truly a giving man, but he's a boss. He owns his own system. He owns his own back office, videographers, programmers. His product is coming out in February. So we haven't actually launched in this opportunity yet. So each and every one of you guys have an opportunity to launch with our community and also to take advantage of this very, very powerful product I'm going to be talking about in just a moment. And the great thing is it's a global opportunity. As many of you guys heard, Nigeria is on here, South Africa is on here, Jamaica is on here, and then all 50 states are going to be represented pretty soon. So I want to go ahead and break down this amazing product, okay? So like I told you guys, this product is in the Forex education space and also in the crypto mining space. Now, if all of that sounds foreign to you, fantastic. We would much rather you know very little so that you can get in here and truly be a student and learn. So I want to tell you that we've done something pretty amazing. Number one, we were looking for a product that moved quickly. So the product that this company is coming out with in February is called binary option trading. Okay. If you don't know anything about Forex, it is the largest, most liquid market in the entire world. $5 trillion a day goes through the Forex market. Okay. $5 trillion a day. And every single one of us on here participate in Forex. We just don't know it. Forex is basically currency exchange. So anytime you're buying products, it is moving the market. Now, it's a skill set that we want to teach you, but truly, why can't we just make money in the market and then we're going to want to learn later? So binary options is going to allow us to take one trade. This is for the short-term active trader, the people who want to make some fast money. Now, if you talk to traders, I promise you they're going to tell you that it's a skill set. You need to learn it so you can eat for the rest of your life. That's fantastic. We're going to give that to you as well. But I'm 40 years old. I want to make some money today. And I don't feel bad about saying that. So I want to make sure I can make 30, 40, 50, 100, 200 or more dollars a day so that I don't have to go to work. Now, binary options is phenomenal because it is for that short-term active trader who wants to make money quickly. They actually use Nadex, and you can look it up. Go to nadex.com. It's regulated. So you don't have to worry about putting your money somewhere and not being able to retrieve it. It is regulated. Nadex is regulated in the United States. Now, they're going to administer this trade through a powerful app. So every single one of you guys on here, when you get into this company, you have access to your own personal app. And they're going to shoot you a trade every day at the same time at 6:30. And that's pretty phenomenal. Sorry, my laptop is freezing just a little bit. So give me just a second. The great thing is that this is very inexpensive. When you get off here, I want you to do a little research. If you want somebody to teach you how to trade Forex, they are going to hit you over the head for it. Because if somebody's making $30,000 a month, they can charge you whatever that they want. We actually looked at some other companies and they range from $279 a month, $169 a month, $145 a month. And they are fantastic companies, but they are not in our price range. We were looking for something inexpensive, and you can get involved with this company for $49 a month, but you can make that back. Why not make $40, $50 a day over here? So I want to tell you guys that Apprentice Minds and M Life are doing something special for our business community. We actually have two $1 million traders. Well, one is just shy of $1 million. Pastor Rod, Apostle Rod out of Michigan. And then Edwin Rodriguez has hit multiple millions. He is both of them are Forex traders. They were with us before we came over. They agreed to teach our community for free. Okay. And when I say for free, you have to make sure that you are actually in our community and at least paying the $49 a month. They actually pick up trading again tomorrow. So they're going to teach you just like you're going to school, because we want to make sure that each and every one of you guys can get a fish. You can make your money every day, but we want to teach you how to fish. No one can take that skill set away. So they teach you Forex education through live webinars. We also give daily signals. You're going to learn that when you get over here. It's basically, we shoot you trades and you copy paste it in less than a minute into your phone, and you can make as much money as you like. But we want you to learn it as well, and we're going to offer this free to anyone who joins our community. Now, let me switch gears really quickly and tell you why we chose MMT as our first vehicle to put in our financial portfolio. And I want to tell you that it's pretty phenomenal that Modern Money Team has an amazing compensation plan. Now, many of you guys on here, I don't know if you've ever joined any type of affiliate marketing company or network marketing company. And oftentimes when people say network marketing, that's when people say, oh, I don't believe in network marketing. Well, it's not a religion, so you don't have to believe in it. Or, oh, I don't really get involved in those things. Those things don't work. What they didn't tell you is they got involved all excited, and they joined a team or a person who truly didn't know what they were doing, because network marketing is a skill. We produce more millionaires than the NFL, the NBA, all of those places combined. You just have to make sure you join with professionals. Okay. And I'm going to tell you that the people over here, we know what we're doing. We've done it before. We have people in our organization who have made millions of dollars, and all we do is we follow their very simple system. So I want to tell you that we get paid 3 very powerful ways on here. And I want to tell you that this first way is so very powerful that many of us in the next 12 to 13 weeks are going to be at $30,000 a week, not a month, but a week. So we understand that some people are not going to come along right away. All we're doing is exposing as many people as possible, because some of those people are going to come around on the second rip. Some of them are going to come around on the third rip. They're going to have to see you do it first. So binary pay is very powerful. This company pays 20% up front. So I'm going to break that down in a moment. 50% check match is how people in our in the community that my sister and I were in were making $70,000, $200,000 a week. We were mentored by these people. So the 50% check match is very, very powerful. And also we have a 10% check match through 5 generations. And I'm going to break that down for you. Now, this company basically pays you to promote. That's it. Be an MMT promoter. Tell people, listen, we have a product that's $49. You can make money every single day taking one trade. It comes to your personal app. And then if you want to learn how to make even more money, you can plug into our business community. Now, this company pays you 20% on your lesser leg every single week. They also pay you a 50% check match on every person you bring to the table every single week. They also pay you a 10% check match. As those people bring in people, you actually get paid 10% of those business partners' checks every single week. Guys, this is the most powerful compensation plan I've seen. So let me show it to you. The only thing that you have to do to get started is to be a promoter is you have to enroll 2 people. Point blank, find 2 people who don't want to be broke anymore. Find 2 people who want to retire their parents. Find 2 people out of the 7 billion in the world who want to fire their bosses or hire their bosses. And as you bring in those 2 people, we just teach those 2 to become promoters as well. You have to have at least 1 person on your left and 1 person on your right to be commissionable. Now, I'm going to tell you, we've already put in close to 300 people, and we have not launched yet. We are just pre-launching, just trying to figure out who wants to partner with us. And we're going to stack these people together so they can make as much money as possible out of the gate. Now, here's how they pay you. They're going to pay you on your lesser leg. So as you see on the left side, there's 200 points. Okay. It's $49 for the product. They pay you at $40, like you're spending $40 They give you credit for that. It's called commissionable volume. Now, if you see over here on the lesser leg, every single week, they take a snapshot of your back office and snapshot of what you have back there for the week, and they pay you 20%. So with this, you would get paid $16 for that week. Now, that's nothing to write home to your mother about, but if you know anything about compound interest, you know that you can turn a penny into $11 million in 31 days if you compound it every day. That's all we do, is we compound our money every single week. Now, you're going to see on here that there's 200 on the left, 160 on the right. So there's a difference between 40 points. They actually take those 40 points or $40 and they bank them for you so you don't lose them. So let's look at this model over here. Let's say you have 5,000 in volume over here, 10,000 in volume on the right side. The 5,000 is your lesser leg, so they're going to subtract that. So now you've made $1,000 that week, doing the same thing you did before, enrolling those two people. Again, they're going to bank those 5,000 points so that you can use them later as your legs flip-flop from one another. Now, I do want to tell you guys that we are starting the power of 2. My twin sister and I have done this already. In less than 4 days, we had put 500 people in, 500 people who want to change their lives. This is what makes me excited, because if you sponsor 2 reps your first month, we're actually doing it in weeks. Some of you guys are doing it in days. If you're LaShonda or Lena out of California, you're doing it in 48 hours. Okay, so it just depends on how fast you want to move. We are looking to do $32,000 a month plus and more. Now, if you don't think that's possible, I want to show you how we're going to do that. Number one, we have not gotten started yet, but we are already doing amazing things. At the end of this call, I need you to stick around because I'm going to show you how you can get plugged in for free, okay? And I said it for free. You can get plugged in. And like I said, there's close to 300 people that have already plugged into our private webpage. And you want to get in as quickly as possible, because as people start coming in, you're getting paid on every person that drops in, every single person. And you didn't bring them in. This is the most powerful synergistic structure there is. So let me show this to you really quickly, because our goal is to put 500 to 1,000 people or more in the next 90 days. And we've been doing this for about a week so far, and we have close to 300 already. So we're excited. I do want to tell you guys that the second way you get paid is powerful. That 50% check match will make you want to help your team. Every single person that you enroll, the company is going to pay you for being a promoter very well. So let's say that you enroll 9 people and your first person makes $200 that week. Well, the company is going to cut you a check for $100. Let's say you had a rock star that made $400 that week. They're going to cut you a check, okay? They're going to cut you a 50% check, and in check match alone, you might bring in an extra $800 for the week. And all you did is open your mouth and tell people we have a powerful, inexpensive opportunity. Please use the product and make money every single day, and tell people about it. That's all we do. We also have a significant matching bonus where we pay 10% weekly through 5 generations. So let's say that your sponsor brings in someone, and then that person brings in you, and you get a person on your left and a person on your right. And those people start to bring in people. Well, the company is actually going to pay you to empower your team. Okay, very, very simple. Now, the last way that you guys can get involved is actually with the crypto mining. And I know this is a little scary for some people, but the great thing is that if you have ever wanted to get into cryptocurrency, this is the perfect opportunity for you to do it. It's a great starting point, and it's only $49. So everything I just talked about, being a part of our community, I'm going to introduce one of our business partners in just a second, because if you have a business, we want to highlight you so we can practice group economics and do business together. You can take that one trade that comes to your private app every single day. You can get involved in cryptocurrency. You can plug into our Forex training that happens every day. You can take 5 to 10 trading signals a day, copy paste it into your phone and make money. You can refer people and make amazing, amazing income. Now, I'm going to switch gears slightly. Give me just a minute. And I want to tell you how we plan on doing $30,000 a week or more in the next 12 weeks. Okay. And if you don't believe us, I'm going to show you some people who have already done it that we were mentored by, but it really just starts with 2 people. You cannot be commissionable in this company until you bring in a person on your left and right. And then as your team brings in people, those people don't have anywhere else to go. They have to fall underneath your people. So the great thing is this is called spillover, and you get paid as if you brought those people in. So again, we're going to take a look at the power of 2 and how it's broken down. Sorry about that. All right. So I do want to highlight this young lady. She actually is in another company, but it's not a competition, because if you were a basketball player, I'm sure you would know who LeBron James is, or Steph Curry, or, back in the day, of Michael Jordan. If you want to be in this industry, you have to learn from the best. And Stormy Wellington is still in a company that my twin sister and I were in. She actually made over $5.7 million. She's the #1 networker in the world. She is a beast, beautiful lady. She has a powerful story. And she actually, in her opportunity, put 57,000 people in 90 days. Now, the reason why I'm highlighting Stormy is because Dan Putnam, our owner, funded that company. That was one of his companies that he helped to make $100 million. So he knows what he's doing. If there are people who are making over 70,000, 200,000 a week in a company that he funded, we definitely want to know who those people are. And my twin sister and I had the privilege about 3 years ago to really meet Stormy and slightly pick her brain. And we tried to get close to her enough to get a picture. But a gentleman who really, really changed my life was Austin Curry Freeman. He's in that same opportunity. I met him downtown Indianapolis, 28 years old, 5 daughters. He made over $100,000 in less than 10 months. So we learned from him. We were able to connect with James Dentley. James Dentley is an amazing speaker. He does a speaker camp. He made $1.2 million in 1 year. And Reagan and I also had the privilege of meeting him as well and just learning from him. So the only reason why I'm telling you guys this is because we truly do know what we're doing. So give me a second to break down the numbers, and then I want you to ask me any question that you like, okay? Now, what I'm getting ready to show you is going to look like hidden figures, okay? Math, numbers don't lie. People do, but numbers don't lie. So I'm going to show you how our group is going to do what Stormy Wellington did with her and about 5 to 10 of her other business partners. Stormy made $1 million in 7 months. We're following her same model, and we're well on our way to really being able to have that same story, because that's what it's about. So I want to show you guys really quickly the power of 2. Now, if you take a look, when you come into this opportunity, you can do it in a month. We plan on doing it in weeks, okay? So we changed the power of 2. Now, your very first week, you would have to bring in 2 people. When you bring in those 2 people, you're commissionable. All you do is turn your attention to your 2 people and help them get commissionable. So those 2 go and get 2. Now 4 new people come into your organization. Now you have 6 total in your organization, and you keep duplicating that. Okay, in your 7th week, 128 people come in. Now you have 256 people. Remember, I told you guys that in our first week, we already have those numbers already, and we have not launched yet. Now, what do you think we're going to do when we start with 200-300 people versus starting with 2? We're just going to compound this thing a lot quicker. So as you are bringing people in, those numbers duplicate. But I want to show you guys that it's important to know that you get paid on your lesser leg. So let me show you this real quick, and then I'm going to let you ask questions. So take a look. The power of 2 compounds your money quickly. So when you come aboard, you pay $49 a month. We give you everything that I just talked about. Now, you're going to get paid on your lesser leg. And they're going to pay you like you spent $40, okay? And each person is worth $40. Now, They're going to pay you on your lesser leg. Let's just say that your right side, for the sake of, going into this again, the right side is your lesser leg. It could be your left. Now, they're going to pay you on your lesser leg. They're going to pay you 20% of what you bring in. Okay, so let me show this to you really quickly. Once you get your person on your left, you get your person on your right, you're now commissionable. Now, within that first week, they're going to pay you on that person or people who are on your right side. So one person, let's say you just did the bare minimum and you brought in one person, okay? You get paid on that one person on the right side. 1 times 40 is 40. Times 20%, they're going to pay you $8. Again, nothing to write home to mom about. But remember, compound interest. When you go into that second week, look at the green for me, please. Let's just say that the second week, your 2 bring in their 2. The company keeps what they keep, and then they pay you 20% of those 2 people. So 2 people times 40 is 80. You make $16 that week. Third week, the orange come in. All these people have done is gotten 2 people and gotten commissionable. Now remember that your other people might be bringing in more people, but just for the sake of keeping things simple, 4 times 40 is 160. The company makes $160. They pay you 20%, $32. Fourth week, same thing. There's another duplication. Company makes $320. They pay you $64. Now remember, you only paid $49 to have all this value. And already you have doubled your money, okay? You've doubled your money just doing the bare minimum. Now watch what happens when we just keep duplicating. That 8 turns into 16, you make $128 that week. That 6 turns into, 32 people, they pay you $256 that week. It keeps going. 7th week, you're making $512. 8th week, $1,024. Here's what you guys need to know though. Remember that you're getting paid check match. So if you have somebody who's making $1,000 a week, $1,024 that week, you're going to get paid $512 on every single person that you sponsor. Every single person, plus the 10%. Now, 9th week, let's say you make that $2,000. 10th week, you make $4,000. Again, you have that check match. 11th week, $8,000. 12th week, you're at $16,000. Now, I told you guys that this has been done before. Some of our mentors were making 70 grand a week, made $1 million in 7 months. Why not us? Okay. Why not us? 3rd week, you're already at that $32,000, total $65,000. Now, if you don't believe we can do it, please just stick around because it's already happening. We built our business very simply. Right now, we're just doing straight word of mouth. Online marketing, social media marketing. We cut out the middleman. We go and get the loyal customer. We bring them into our community and the company pays us. The great thing is we have not launched yet. So you can get in for free. So all you have to do is position yourself for success. Again, for those of you who actually get involved, we are actually going to give you some free vacations. We are not a vacation company, but because we have people who have vacation companies in our business community, Vernon, I know Sunshine and PA, we are able to give away free vacations to our community. Reagan and Son and myself went to Las Vegas a couple weeks ago, $700 resort for 4 nights or 3 nights, 4 days. We actually paid $60 total, $60 to go to Las Vegas. So to stay in a great resort. So for those of you who want to get involved, I need you to go right now. I wouldn't even listen to me anymore. I would already be on my laptop. Go to apprenticeminds.com, apprenticeminds.com, and click Get Positioned for Free. All you're going to do is plug in your name, your email address, your phone number, and please put in there who referred you. That is important because if you refer 3 or more people to our free site, we will give you a vacation. And you can do it every single day, and we'll give you a free vacation every single day. You can take 2 of them for yourself. If you win any more than that, you will need to give those away to friends, family, business partners. Okay, guys, we're excited to really kick this thing off. So I want to thank you guys. I want to answer all of your questions, but right now it is your decision to partner with us and join our family. So I want to thank each and every one of you. Please don't jump off. I want to answer a few of your questions and highlight one of our business partners before we jump off of here. So truly hope that you guys make the right decision to join us. I am going to allow you to unmute yourself. So give me 1 second. All right, so we are family on here. No question is a dumb question unless you don't ask it. So please jump in, ask whatever question that you may have or comment. Go right
I have
ahead.
a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so when I was looking at the compensation plan, and this is the part that I didn't know for sure. When you go to the different levels, and like for instance, when they say I was even start from 256, 512, is that to be split weekly or is that weekly?
No, are you looking at what week are you in?
Because it says this is the pay led weekly. So when you get that many people in your organization, is that 128 a week or is that 128 divided by 4?
No, so that's 128 a week. So remember, let's say if you're in week 1, you brought in 2 people. Let's say bare minimum, you bring in 2. So the company, remember, pays you on your lesser leg. So they're going to pay you on 1 leg. So if you only had that 1 person, the company would pay you $8 for that week. Now, the next week, there's 4 total people in your organization, but they're going to pay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're going to pay you on 1 of those legs.
So that's going on a weekly basis, period. Like as you build and that second week and the third. Okay, I got you.
Yep, exactly. So as you build, and you have to remember, sometimes things build slowly, but this is what I want you guys to understand. This is why we're so excited. This thing is digital. Stormy made, $1 million in 7 months with a tea company, and you had to ship that, drink it, lose weight. What do you think we're going to do with a product that is digital? And our product is money. Just use the product and make your money every day and tell people about it. You're going to have people beating down the door just utilizing the product. Let's say they don't even want to do the business. That's fine. Go get 100 people who want to make $50 to $100 a day using the product. That's perfectly fine. Go get those people. Okay? Go ahead, Selena. Sorry.
So really, technically, you're making $8 plus the 16 plus 32 plus 64. So that's how much you made for the whole month, roughly. But I mean, I'm just saying, as far as the graph is concerned, of course, in week 2, I might be on week 8.
Right. Like some of us right now, I'm going to be honest with you guys who are still on here. Don't get off because you got to listen to this. But there are some of us, we have not gotten into this company yet. We haven't launched yet. We launch in February. We're just trying to get everybody in position because we want people coming in with a bang, with some amazing financial stories. And all you guys have to do is get plugged into that website. So we have some people right now, we haven't started yet. We have some people who are already in their 6th week and we haven't started yet. Okay. So I know my sister's telling me I need to get to the questions, get to the point. She's my time checker. So does anybody else have any questions? Any questions out there?
Hi, Megan. Can you touch on the risk to reward ratio of the signal that's delivered every day at 6:30 p.m.?
Awesome. Yep. So binary options, if you guys get a chance, go to Nadex, nadex.com. Nadex.com just really does a lot of binary option trading. It is the most simple way to trade because it's either yes or no. They have traders who are already trading. They shoot you the signal. And the risk to reward is amazing because I know Apostle Rod is on here, one of our traders. They're winning 70% of the time. So Apostle Rod, you want to take that?
Sure. The risk to reward ratio is 3 to 1. So for every dollar that you actually risk, you can make $3. And so based on the 60% ratio, so if you had 10 trades, let's say you bet $100 on each trade and you would win 6 out of the 10, you would make 6 times 3, which is 18. You would lose 4, which was $100. So you subtract the 4 from the 18, you clear about $1,400 with a 60% win record and a 3 to 1 ratio. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. And For those, oh, sorry about that. For those people where you're like, man, I don't really know what he was talking about, but it sounded good. That's why he's the expert. Apostle Rod is one of our master traders. He's getting ready to clear $1 million. Our traders know what they're talking about. And it's best for you to just plug in and learn it. But we want people to plug in and make money while they're learning. More like an apprenticeship program where you're getting paid to learn. And they're phenomenal. So thank you so much, Apostle Rod, for clearing that up. But guys, anytime you're winning 70% of the time in Las Vegas terms, that's pretty darn good. Okay, so that's what we were looking for, something simple while we're learning how to fish on our own. Does anyone else have any questions? All right, well, give me about 2 minutes. I want to highlight a very special lady in our business community. If you have a business, please reach out to me on Facebook, Megan Lynch. And if you want to be a part of our community, we want to make sure we're doing business together. Why go spend your money somewhere else when you have a family that you could spend your money with? So I actually want to highlight one of our business partners who is doing a phenomenal job referring people to our business community. Uh-oh, sorry about that. So I actually want to highlight RHONDA Russell, and I'm going to give her just a really quick moment just to chat. RHONDA actually is a tax preparer, and I'm going to let her kind of just share with you what she does, where she's from, and I'll throw her information back up here. And RHONDA, if you wouldn't mind just telling us just where you're from, and then just tell us, why you chose to be a part of this business community. RHONDA, are you out there?
Yes, I am. How's everybody doing tonight?
Phenomenal. Thank you so much.
Well, yes, I'm originally from Nashville. I've been in the Atlanta area for about 6.5 years now. I love Atlanta. I love the people here. I'm so excited to be a part of this team. I thank Selena for introducing me to Megan and Reagan and to be a part of this phenomenal community. I don't see nowhere else you can do a business and have a business for $49 and get this much value and promote yourself. So a little bit about me. I've been doing taxes for over 10 years. So if anybody needs tax preparation, please feel free to reach out to me. W-2, school credits, how did everything. I do everything when it comes to the tax business. So I guess she highlighted my number. If not, my business number is 866-660-3676. I'm also going to leave my Facebook information. You can contact me there to ask about all of your income tax questions. We also do credit repair. So this year, I'm really excited about all the services that I provide, just helping people get their credit together. Because when we get out this money, you're definitely going to want to make sure you can buy a house or buy a car, whatever you want to do. So we not only fix and repair credit, we actually restore it, we reverse it. So a lot of people are deleting your accounts, but we actually, like I said, reverse your account. So if you have repossessions, if you've been in bankruptcy, if you any kind of collections that's on your report, we can reverse it and make those paid, so it shows pay instead of removing that trade line. So you'll still have that $30,000 on there, or if you have student loans. So we're just doing some great things in the community, and I will leave my number so you can contact me. I'm always available. If I'm not, I get back with you by the end of the day. So that's a little about me and what I do.
Well, thank you so much, RHONDA. Just real quick, if you can just tell us real quick, about 20 seconds, like why did you decide to, if you're already doing business, why do this business? Why get involved with our business community and MMT?
I believe in multiple streams of income. I always have. And anything that is going to allow me to still do my business on a regular day, and I can still do this, and it's $49, and I can potentially make 30,000 doing this business by just sharing this opportunity with my family and my friends, because everybody can't do taxes and say, yeah, I got it. And everybody can't do MLM and say, yeah, I got it. But this is just so easy. You can just call people up and say, hey, you want to make an extra $1,000. All you have to do is sign people up and just follow it. So this was just so practical for me, and that's why I chose to do it.
Well, thank you so much, Rhonda. I truly appreciate you just connecting with you. And this is what it's about. My twin sister and I had a vision years ago to really restore hope through action. And why not just band together? You know, there's power in numbers. And we don't have to be battling each other. There's plenty out here. We're in the land really where there's abundance here. We have to connect with people. So I want to thank you, Rhonda, so much. You're doing a phenomenal job. Um, Definitely look her up, guys, so that you can keep your money. It's not how much money you make, it's how much money you can keep. So thank you so much, Rhonda.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye. Byron, did you have a question or a comment?
Yes, I just wanted to kind of touch on what Rhonda said as a fellow businessman. I've been in business for a long time. I own a cleaning company. I do promotions as well. And, you know, when I went into business with my cleaning company, I had to spend somewhere around $10,000 just to get my business up and running before I even made a dollar, before I could sniff a dollar in that business. When I brought Ro James here to Washington, D.C., I spent about $15,000 before I made a dollar on that concert. So just to touch on what she said a little bit, you know, it's not very often that you can get into business and have, you know, your risk versus reward ratio be as high as it is with this company, and you're only spending $49. So, you know, that's phenomenal in itself. So please take advantage of this opportunity. You know, opportunities like this do not come on a daily basis. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Okay, Byron, so you just said it right there. So Ro James actually graduated from the high school I worked at, and that is my sister's favorite singer. So she's looking at me like, what? So I'm sure she's going to be calling you pretty soon about that Ro James concert. We're going to have to get him to come again. So definitely make that $30,000 a week and drop that. He might be a little bit more expensive now to get, but you know, go ahead and drop that money so we can do another Ro James concert for my sister. Well, I want to thank each and every one of you guys so much. Right now, go to that website. We start trading with our traders. So Apostle Rod, if you can hit me up, Edwin, hit me up and I'll have the trading schedule for you guys. Get back with the person who shared the information and get plugged into this website. Get into our private Telegram, because that's where we're going to be giving free education, free signals until we launch into this company. Okay. The company is going to launch in the beginning of February. We're going to provide free education. So if you want to make some money now, if you want to learn now for free, go to this website, apprenticeminds.com, get plugged in, and then ask for the link to get into our private Telegram. Does anyone else have any questions before I jump off of here? All right. Well, I will be on here again tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Please, please invite 3 to 5 friends to the call. 3 to 5 friends. Remember, call those 3 to 5 people, check match. Okay. You bring those 3 to 5 people, you match their check every single week. I don't care if they make $10, match their check and get 5. They get their 10, you get 5 of it. So guys, this is the most powerful opportunity. We're going to have some people who are 6-figure earners in no time at all. So we're excited. We want you to partner with us. Get back with the person who shared the information. I want to thank each and every one of you guys, and I will see you at the top. See you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Bring a friend.